Y'all know what it is, your boy Flo-Rida, and my brother DJ Envy, the people's choice, live in your face. Believe that.
Yup, you know what it is, the people's choice. DJ Envy here with a special guest, the homie Flo-Rida.
Yeah, what it is.
How's everything, my dude?
You know, just enjoying life, you know, traveling around the world. Got my sophomore album, you know, coming out March 31st. We moved up the date, you know, for the success of this single that I put out called Right Round.
Right.
You know, it done sold like 636,000 copies.
Right.
Like the first week on iTunes. So, I mean, that's real big. Along with, you know, I got this other record called Sean featuring Pleasure Peace. So
Right.
Real happy, you know.
Yeah, it's moving out there. And the crazy thing about it is you got the white chicks going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Not only the white chicks, but you got the kids. I mean...
and then the older people, too.
I mean, you know what it is? You're making that music because you're not... I wouldn't say you're from a happy place.
Right.
You know, you're not from a place where, I mean, you had a silver spoon in your mouth and y'all get jiggy with it type of thing. But like, you know, but you make that type of music. So where does that come from?
I mean, you know, I think for the fact that I've been fortunate to travel and live like in a LA, you know, live in Vegas, you know, so I mean that all inspired my music. You know, I kind of like know what people like, you know, what's hot. I mean, initially when I record a song, I don't really think, you know, what I'm gonna do, but I mean, if it come out hot and people love this music, you know, I ain't gonna change it, you know, for the fact that I want to be, you know, hardcore and everything like that. I mean, I grew up in the hood, so I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. But as far as my music, you know, touching people the way it do, I have no problem with it, you know, financially good, so it's all good.
Now, we're talking to Flo-Rida. Now, what does your people say? Because, I mean, we all got friends, we all got family, and, you know, they all like to take stabs all the time, you know what I mean? So, do they make fun of Flo-Rida when he makes a record, like, in the air, or is it like, yo, we getting some more bread today? Like how is your people's evolved as far
I mean,
as?
for the most part, they know me. They know, you know, that's just, you know, the music that I make, and at the same time, you know, they know what I drive. So, I mean...
So, what does Flo-Rida drive?
I mean, you know, I got the Benzes, I got the 62 Maybach, you know, got the Escalade, you know, got the Range Rover, got all of that.
Flo-Rida's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, Flo-Rida's here. The album comes out when?
March 31st, you know, Roots is in store, abbreviated for Route of Overcoming the Struggle. I mean, all my fans out there, y'all definitely, I mean, as you heard, the type of whips I got. And I'm always giving, too. I mean, Thanksgiving, you know, I give. Christmas, I give.
When we come back, we'll talk about that. We got to talk about the album, you ain't going nowhere. You staying for... Hey, you came to the strip club with me.
Just know I had a good time,
New York City. He came at like 2:30. Club ended at 4. Flo-Rida didn't leave the club till the lights came on.
And they doing it big, you know, at Sue's, man. Sue's Rendezvous. Y'all doing it real big, and I mean, you definitely dropping a lot of hot records in there. You know, played my record. Right. But you know, I definitely was peeping that shower scene. That was just like crazy.
We'll talk about it when we come back. Flo-Rida, the people's choice. DJ Envy. You know what it is with the past albums and past people you work with. You didn't keep it to, I want to just say, hip-hop-ish. I mean, you use will.i.am. Nobody in hip-hop would ever use will.i.am. But it worked. But it worked and it sounded crazy. You know what I mean? So when you did this album, who did you work with? Did you step outside the box like a will.i.am? Like how did you use this album? How did you do this album?
I mean, you know, I took the initiative to make the more, you know, I would say ghetto and hardcore records. I did that on my own. But as far as like some of the records, like I worked with will.i.am again. You know, I have a record with Akon. You know, that's definitely, you know, an international record. But just to let people know, you know, I still got that birthday vibe in me. I still got that everybody got to eat vibe in me. You know, I start off the album, you know, real, you know, soulful and real, you know, it has a lot of feeling to it, you know what I'm saying, as far as the instruments that's on the tracks. You know, shout out to J-Rock who produced this record called Roots, which is the title record for the album. I mean, so I mean, I'm reaching everybody. I mean, the hood gonna love it. Everybody across the world's gonna love this record.
All right, now, ladies always ask when they calling or when they checking, is Flo-Rida single?
Flo-Rida's definitely single.
So Flo-Rida will knock you down if he comes to your town.
Flo-Rida will.
Flo-Rida is single, ladies, so if you see him, definitely holler. Now, I wanted to ask you about a comment. This might be old, but I haven't seen you since. Young Berg made a comment one time.
Right.
And was talking about something about pushback like a hairline. And Briscoe said he was going to basically wash Young Berg from Broadway to New York to California.
And he the type of person that will do it. Just know that.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you get into a lot of beef because of the music that you do make? Because, I mean, it's not like you're a little dude. It's not like you 150 pounds wet. I mean, you get it in.
Like, my thing is, like, when it comes to beef, I mean, different people handle their beef a certain way.
Right.
You will never catch me on a record beefing with nobody. What you will probably catch me do, whether I had money or not, I'll catch a Greyhound. I don't care where it's at, and I'll go see you by myself, cause I don't play that. You feel me? I seen Young Berg by himself. You feel me? And hollered at him. So, and you know, he really wanted to squash you. Like, man, I ain't got no problem.
I'm sure he was.
You know, and I'm not saying that to bring it back up, but I don't play, man.
Right.
I don't play.
Anytime you in the city, you want to go to the strip club, just holler
you know,
at me.
I'll be back there for real.
We got you right.
You know, I thought Miami was like on one of the only places that get it in, boy.
No, we get it in out here.
Y'all getting it in over there, Suze.
And let me tell you, when they called, I said, well, you know, tell me what Flo-Rida like to drink. They was like, I thought he was going to say like maybe a bottle of Patron. They was like, yeah, he wants a bottle of Hennessy, a bottle of Patron, a bottle of Goose, and 2 bottles of champagne. I'm like, there's no fucking way he's going to drink that.
You know?
Y'all tore that up in 20 minutes.
I mean, you know, it's like, if I'm drinking, somebody else want to drink, I don't want to, you know, just be the only one drinking. So I'm used to being around a lot of my homeboys when I go to the club. You know, I'm Holly home, so when I go out, I try to bring them. You feel me? So I like to have everything set up where, you know, they can have fun too. It ain't no fun if your homies can't have none.
That's what it is. Flo-Rida, the album March 31st. Appreciate it, my nigga.
Believe that.